Put it. So stream from Tribe.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
You're doing great. You look great. You're doing great.
Thank you.
You are great.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate
Some
it.
positive affirmations for you.
Thank you.
No problem. What's going on?
Tribe Network. Ooh.
Get to my. So I can see the chat.
Oops.
Oh, we got a big name there. I was about to say, what is that smell? But it's the incense.
It doesn't bother you, does it?
No, I was just like really smelling. I'm like, what is going on?
We could just burn half of it too.
No, once I knew what it is, it's all good.
Okay. Okay. All right. What do you say we begin with an hour of journaling?
I was gonna start talking. I think we should just start talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you're down. If you want to journal, we can journal, but I was gonna start talking. I was gonna start.
On Friday, President Trump sat down with a bunch of big oil executives to decide.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to journal, I feel you. I can pivot, but I was ready to start talking.
I think we should journal.
You want to journal?
You can.
You want to journal while I talk?
You don't want to write out your thoughts before you talk.
Not right now.
Okay.
I
That's
wasn't.
alright.
I wasn't thinking this would be as prepared. Let me pray.
Okay.
Dear God, thank you for today. Thank you for all the opportunities and the ability to reflect. Thank you for allowing the tribe to prosper. Thank you for my sister. Thank you for allowing her to be here and have conversations together. Thank you for giving us a common vibe, but with different perspectives. Thank you for just always feeding us and nurturing us. And thank you for having the opportunity to make the world a better place. Thank you for just all the safety that you've provided us over the years. I pray that with this energy that you bestow upon us, that we are able to put it into work and put in actions that lead to better outcomes for your children. Thank you for all the people out there. I just ask that you were able to give peace to those that are in chaos and light to those who are in darkness. I pray that we are able to diminish ourselves so that you be more greatly seen, so more people know to turn to your light and are able to take up the responsibility of wanting the world to be a better place. Thank you for always blessing everyone from us as you bless the one that we leave behind. And in your holy name and by your son Jesus Christ we pray. Amen.
Amen. How's it going?
Thank you. What's going on, Tribe Network? I'm about to get in screen. You might have to scoot in a little bit, GG. I don't know if you can see yourself. Can you see yourself?
No, this other. Well,
Monitors?
yes, I can.
Now
Yes,
you
I
can? Okay. So, it's a wild time. The reason Gigi's talking about journaling and I'm talking about talking is because we had a little bit of guck on us. We had a little bit of, we're seeing the world and we're just feeling it, and the creative energy was out. And, I just finally found Gabby today because she was hiding in this house. And, we were just both doing our own things, really. But when I found her, she was burping her room a little bit with the windows open, like some incest. And if you saw her stream earlier, she went live earlier. So, I just wanted to catch the vibe a little bit, let the little sister lead a little bit and just get back on stream and just have conversation. And I think having conversation together is the best thing that we can do at this point because we're up against some incredibly terrible shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Some truly terrible stuff. Like it's some crazy fascist. Entitled. The wrong people are in charge of too much resource, too much power, too much concentration. Not just wealth, but influence. Like the powers of the Oval Office and our government. The fact that like we all want to blame Trump and we want to blame the last 8 years, but Congress has handed over going to war rights forever. We never fully took back the way the Constitution laid out, like war powers. We never fully reclaimed that after World War II. We never really honed in on the military complex, and we let it grow and fester and let it break as many moral laws as needed to keep pumping our economy full of more and more bullshit. And now everything was always just hinged on a couple people in office that had just enough morals, and now it's ran by people who not just don't have morals, have convictions that go in the opposite direction as like positive morals and good character.
Yeah. And
like those people having the power of generation, like our generations have built this military complex, whether we like it or not. All of our commodities, all of our economy, our energy, our taxes have been pulled to build this generational worth of human energy that's given to military complex, and we put Donald Trump and Stephen Miller in charge.
We did. I was reading a piece of writing in here that I wrote
let's hear it.
I wrote it probably years ago.
First, can we show the notebook?
Yeah.
Can we show the notebook? Some of the most serious writings happening in some of the most silliest of notebooks.
This is hilarious. So I wrote this, I'm going to say 1, maybe 2 years ago.
Okay.
And so it's not a perfect product, but let's be authentic and vulnerable.
Yeah.
It says, if there was a microphone in front of your face and the sound of that microphone reached the entire stretch of the earth and language barrier did not exist, what would you say? If your words could tickle the heart of any man, embolden the strength of any woman, sprinkle peace upon coral, sprinkle peace upon coral, if your words could do all that, what would you say? If your words could reach corners where your body never roamed, where your smile, name, appearance take precedence. In their home. I would say, hi, I'm just like you. I'm tired of feeling alone, disconnected. Watch while my planet gets infected. Listen while my people scream out. What would you say if every day was a struggle, incessant division between those steering the boat? We haven't seen land in centuries. We fought, killed, and died so we could steer our own vessel forward into the land of the free, wherein there is hope and peace, a world rich in love, joy, and earth. We confront thee who has taken governance here. We take the ship back today, here and now.
So you're calling for rebellion.
Ding.
Ding. We're saying everyone should be a pirate.
Let's take the ship back.
Oh no, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it, and it fits the vibe of today, especially. And you've been talking about like reflection and past works for a while, so it's fun that you're the first one to share that on TribeChief Network. Because I was thinking earlier about like some writings I had from. It feels like 2020 again.
It does,
like
but like it just multiplied.
Yeah, like 2026. As soon as it started, like we're on phase 2. Stakes are up. Stakes are higher.
Yes. It's not funny, but literally people are being there's Gestapo. There are people dying, and the Gestapo has no accountability.
People are in fear,
and there's war happening.
Concentration camps are real.
And it's not even funny. But I can't help but like.
It's because you have to get it out. There's energy built up, and you don't want to release it negatively. I understand that because like the other version is cry.
Yeah.
But it's insane.
Yeah,
it's insane. It's an insane thing.
It's insane.
It's an insane thing.
I just want us to progress forward, and I just want peace, and I just want the people to come together and recognize our individual and collective power.
No, 100%.
We're
Our
not
collective
powerless.
No.
We have collective power. We are the people.
So, like, you want to look at, like, almost every war. Like, you know, VJ. Remember VJ? My old buddy, VJ?
No.
You know VJ. You know VJ.
Yes, I know VJ.
You know VJ.
Yes, I know VJ.
So, they would always point out the fact that every major war was always won by one resource. And it hasn't been all, you know, the nuclear bomb might change this. But it's always been human bodies. It's always been like they need us to fight their war. Like look at the Ice Ages. I mean, what you just said, right? Your writing it could be turned into a spell and whispered into every ear of every Ice Agent, and like their hearts to know it to be true. Like if it had that magical ability to it, there'd be no more ice because there'd be no more people. There would just be a bunch of people in Washington, D.C. wanting these things to be happening, being incels in a room by themselves like they're supposed to be with no powers outside the four walls around them. And, like, this whole thing would fall apart. Like, it's men that do it. Like, what I'm trying to say is all this bad shit that's happening is being done by people. And it's less people that are being controlled. Like, there's more of us on our side. I keep talking about this line on my podcast, and it used to be the Jeffrey Epstein line.
Okay.
Either you defend pedophiles or you don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, that's not like, to me, there's no politics involved. We're not talking about politics. Politics? No. We're talking about protecting children.
What do you stand for?
We're talking about a system designed to destroy innocence and psychology of our children. Right? And this line has grown. And this line now includes ICE. Like, and I think that's maybe less of line. I think like people are so brainwashed they see the line of Epstein before they'll see the line of ICE. But you have to be on both sides of that line. What ICE represents and what ICE is doing is fundamentally anti-American, anti-immoral, anti-Christianity. And by Christianity, I mean the universe. Like, you know, I see, like, you know, I started with the universe and then I chose Christianity as my structure. Like, when I think of religion and church, I think of like a universal language of love.
Yeah, and earth.
And earth.
Yeah.
And earth.
Life. Yes.
Yeah, and like whose life has gotten better? Whose
Write
life?
that down, honey.
Yeah, whose life has gotten better?
Yeah.
Whose life
has gotten
whose
better?
life? And like,
whose life has gotten better?
I'm not asking politically. Since 1994, I think life has gotten worse outside of a few commodities. People would say, well, you didn't have the internet in 94. Were we better without the internet? Were we better before our social media brains broke? I don't know. I'm not saying. And yes, AI, technical advancements, all these things, for sure. But like, community was better.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
Like,
it's kind of like social media and the internet was a Frankenstein, and the creation of it kind of sent humanity into a spiral, and we have to confront that energy, and we have to get over that mountain.
Well, I would say social media is designed to do this. I think the people so like internet is great for a lot of things, right? But it also gave the people with centralized control another ability to divide us, and it made it more efficient for them, just as it made it inefficient for us. But then the way our economy is structured, us being efficient just runs into fucking walls. We aren't given room to grow as individuals. I mean, you can go make money, you can build a Twitch stream, you can start your own company, for sure. America has a lot of great freedoms. You know, there are truths to like free market, right? I'm not sitting here saying all bad. But at the end of the day, there's less corporate companies that we're monopolizing our control. They are able to control us more thoroughly through our diet, through our now what we see and how we're entertained. People are getting addicted to the shit. Like, what I'm trying to say is in 1994 there was more morals throughout society.
Okay.
There was more. It was still being eroded, but it was pre-2001. It was pre-9/11. It was before the 2008 crash. It was before COVID. It was before the Afghan war. Like, I don't think life has gotten better. Our projected lifespans, you and me are projected to live not as long as mom and dad. Might not be true for our household, but it's true for society at large. Mm-hmm. So nothing's getting better in the past 31 years.
Nope. Suicide rates up, teen pregnancies up.
School shootings up.
We're like the richest nation in the world, but we have the worst stats for teen pregnancy, suicide.
Education.
Healthcare, healthy people,
birth rates,
highest obesity rate.
Yeah, or we're like the only ones without us like a our healthcare system is barbaric compared to other European nations, and we're tearing ourselves away from Europe. We're closer to being like Russia. Russia is our mirror right now. We want to say Russia's bad. We're the only ones that act like Russia. We're the only ones that do this shit. We are invading Venezuela so Trump can see if his dick's as big as Putin's.
Yeah. Or he's.
I think half of it's ego.
Do you think he's been being controlled by Putin though?
100%. 100%.
Like this is Putin doing this.
No.
You don't think?
No, because what that does is it gives the Americans the way out. I don't like that. I hear you. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I think there's like truth in what you're saying.
You don't think Putin bought Donald Trump when Donald Trump faced all those federal convicted felonies, 34 convicted felonies?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could take you a step further. Trump had gone bankrupt so many times from like Trump steaks and all this other bullshit he did in the 90s and early 2000s. He went bankrupt so many times. United States, like American banks, would not loan him money. So he had no money and everything was about to collapse and he was about to have to sell his real estate, which sucks because once you set like that's like you're just cash poor. Like rich people can be broke. Like if all your money's in real estate and you can't pull that out, then you're broke, right? So no one would give him money to keep doing Donald Trump things, right? So he went to Russian banks. And they gave him like I think $130 million. I don't think he ever paid him back. Okay. Now, Russian banks aren't like American banks. All of Russian shit is owned by the mob. Mafia.
Okay.
The oligarchy in... You know how like you see Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk and all these people bringing gold to Trump? Mm-mm. So
they bring gold to Trump.
It's so nice to talk to you because you're so passionate about making the world a better place, but you are so poorly read when it comes to current events sometimes, like political events. Like I love.
Thank you so much for.
I'm not trying to say that. It just gives me like a conversation. It gives me I just love.
We're just two different people, and you have.
100%. It's a role I can fill for you, and I'm like honored to serve it.
This is why we
Let
have
me
to
rephrase
do
it. Yes, I'm honored to serve.
I am not poorly read
on political issues, on political
on
events.
Current events, I'll take it.
I don't know if it maybe current. It's definitely current events.
I will admit to that because
So FIFA, the soccer company, the soccer brand, the one that puts on the World Cups for soccer, that's really corrupt and like gave like Qatar the ability to build, like gave them money and like prestige from holding, like they're just a corrupt. FIFA
is corrupt.
Like hands down.
I had no idea.
Yeah, like
about FIFA.
Like for sure, like can't really argue. Like no one is out here defending FIFA not being corrupt, right? Like even people who are like love the FIFA World Tournament know FIFA's corrupt, right? They created a peace award.
Okay.
Like a Nobel Peace Award, FIFA Peace Award, because Donald Trump wanted the Nobel Peace Prize so bad.
Oh yeah, what year was that?
This 2025.
Okay.
So FIFA created a whole new world award to give to Donald Trump so that he can gloat and say that he won a peace prize because people are idiots and will buy anything.
What? Why?
And you think that's the only time that's happened, but people like Mark Zuckerberg, Tim Cook, all these people are literally bringing this guy gold. Like, here's a microphone of gold, like 10-karat gold bar made into a microphone. Here's the best speaker award from Microsoft, and just giving this man gifts, straight bribes. But how that works with the rich oligarchs coming to the president and giving him gifts and giving him gold and doing whatever taking Google Maps and saying you're now going to call it the Gulf of America, not the Gulf of Mexico, even though no academic books or anything have made that. Them making that adjustment is capitulating to Trump and his mob and his mafia. That's what Russian politics have been since Putin's been in charge. So when you asked me earlier, like, is Putin controlling Trump? In a way, but it's more like manipulation. Like, I don't know that Putin ever said, go invade Venezuela because I need to blah, blah, blah. In fact, Trump took over ships that were of oil that were going to Russia. So no, but I do think Trump like looks up to Putin and wants to be Putin and wants to have Putin's image. So he'll do Putin-ass shit, if that makes sense, right? So everyone's bringing him this gold and buying him off and stuff, and he's just his crypto went up like $1 billion from like Saudi Arabia funds. Like, this corruption's, like, it's just in your face. That's what I'm saying about the internet. Sure, the internet's done a lot of great things, but has it made your life better? No. Unless we take the information the internet's giving us and do something about it.
Right.
Like, life has not gotten better. There's been technological advancements, but life hasn't gotten better because people aren't doing shit. People are manipulated to not do shit. And that's what's making life worse for everybody. Like, life has gotten worse because we are worse. We're not taking our responsibility as American citizens seriously. It's frustrating. It's really frustrating.
I hear that, yeah.
Sorry, I know I got ranty.
Well, if I may speak now.
Yeah, no, I was trying to cut myself off a couple times. You gave me coffee and, you know I've been wanting to talk.
But you're right. I mean, the people in government, or just the government in general, like, profits off of our misery. They want to keep us uneducated. They want to keep us miserable, addicted to our phones, and the internet poses as a tool, but it also poses as a toy, and it poses as a weapon the government can use against us to make us, like you say, not taking any action. We're, you know, because we're addicted to the phone. We all do it. Doom scroll.
Right. And like they've moved their goalpost. Like, we think getting views is the point. We think that's success, right? Like, having 11,000 followers. Even you and me, like, with what we're doing. Yeah. 10,000 followers, a gold YouTube plaque. That'd be awesome. That means that we're doing well. That means that, like, what we're trying to build is going in the right direction. Yeah. But even if we could have all that and still be going in the wrong way.
It's all about the message.
And the outcomes.
Your intention.
Like, the mission is, like, to make society a better place, right? Yeah. Is that your outcome? Mm-hmm. Is that the outcome? Like, did your actions and your words lead that way? Because you can grift. That's why grifting is profitable. Like, saying what people want to believe just to get people's attention.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're right, outcomes. But what I was saying is, like, are your intentions, are you intending to lead to those outcomes?
Yeah, for sure. I mean. Are you trying to go in the right direction? Yeah. Yeah, no, 100%.
Is, like, what's at the center of your practice? Is it love, or is it the desire to be in power? And is it desire for more money and more product, material good, or whatever?
Yeah, no, 1,000%.
What's at the center of your practice?
I've been, cause I got Audible again. Just to, like, link it to history, because that's all I can do. And I don't know what to do with my first credit. Like, I've been listening to a bunch of, like, free books. Okay. And can you see yourself?
I'm, like, partially off screen.
Here, let me do this, because I can make it easier for you to read.
And now my screen can see me better.
Well, that's fair, too. And I can move this camera. This camera's not, like...
If I kind of sit like this. This is comfortable, too. Tomorrow morning, just to puncture the tension in the room.
Sure.
Lighten it up. Comedic relief, if you will. I'm going to go see Avatar 3 in the morning. 10 a.m. I bought a ticket.
Oh, my God. I would go with you.
You want to come with me?
10 a.m. to go see Avatar?
Yeah. Donuts and coffee. In the theater.
That's a really good movie. It made me cry a couple times.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Avatar always makes me cry. Favorite movie.
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah. I hope they do another one. They might be doing up to 6. Who knows?
Seriously. Is the plot line, like, very similar to the first two movies?
For sure.
But it works every time.
For sure. For sure. It's definitely like the what I was, like, sitting there in the theater watching it, and I'm like, because, like, all the components are the same, and, you know, scales up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sure. But, like, it's like opening a World War II book. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm reading about a different battle. Yeah. But, like,
it's like it is modeled after a history for sure.
What I wish, and I know they can't do it because it's, like, movies and stuff. Like, what I would do to change it up, which again I don't think they can do, is I wish they would just start with random avatars every time.
Oh, yeah?
They go into someone else's family.
For real?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I respect that, although I love the characters.
Same.
I love Kitty. She's
Same.
my favorite character.
Same.
I want to live like Kitty. I put her on my vision board.
Is that that's the daughter, right?
That's the daughter. That's connected to Earth.
Kitty's cool. She's cool. But Mama?
Mom is on my vision board too, honey.
She's my favorite character.
Vision.
She's such a badass.
She's such a badass.
She might be the best female character in modern history.
I know.
I know.
She is my physical fitness goals. She is my character goals.
Yeah, no. Be able to move and to be like her.
Yes.
No, 100%. 100%. We will reconvene on that later.
So those two characters I love.
No, I mean on the ticket.
Oh,
I'll tell you what. I'll look
it.
it up. I'm sure they're not going anywhere.
Okay.
But that'd be fun. Donuts.
Oh, damn it. I'm not in the... Sorry.
I think we should move one of these so you can lean that way.
Move one of what?
Here, move your chair.
Move my chair.
Move your chair and angle your back that way.
Okay.
There you go. So that we can both be like this. And we both be looking at the screen. Right?
But I'm off this one.
That's what I'm saying. You might have to move that
Move
to like
that?
where that wipes are.
Alright. Be my eyes. Actually, I can see it. Oh, there we go.
That'll work.
How's that? It is getting cold in here.
Yeah.
Or in Ohio, what's the weather? What would you say? It's like probably like 35 degrees. No,
it's like 41.
41
With
degrees.
a cold breeze. There's a cold front rolling in. So what happened is it was 60 degrees, right?
Friday, right?
Sure.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
In the morning.
Thursday was beautiful. Friday was a little rainy. So Thursday was like beautiful. It was like 60 degrees. Now there's a cold front, and it's bringing in a cold wind.
Yeah.
So the wind's cold, but the like out
Atmosphere.
is not quite there yet. The wind is colder than what it is outside. Is what I'm trying to say.
But right now we're in the studio. We have all the windows open. We're burping the room. We have incense lighting just to kind of cleanse the energy in the room.
Air it out. Yeah. We could definitely shut the windows, or at least
it's
shut.
getting cold. I mean, I'm good.
You're good right now.
I
Okay.
like it.
So getting back on track slowly.
Wait, what were we talking about?
So I got Audible, and I have one credit to buy a book, right?
We love Audible.
Right. And one of the people I posted yesterday on my Instagram story was talking about history books you need to have in paper because, like, you know, they're burning books. They're rewriting history. And one of them was the 1619 Project, which goes into like how much of like the African American slave trade or African slave trade really built capitalism in America, right? And me and Jess both like want to listen to that book. But today kind of confirms that I need to go get the Malcolm X book.
Oh yeah.
Because like we have to learn our lessons from Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr. And others on how to like really fight back against the government. And like I'm not using fight to mean violence. I mean like put up resistance to the bullshit they're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I totally agree with you. Yeah, we need to recognize our collective power as the people.
100%.
And it takes leaders, and we need to learn after those leaders that came before us so that we can lead the generation today.
Exactly, and like protect them. I mean, first, before we leave talking about leading them, we got to protect. Because I mean, like we were talking about the Jeffrey Epstein thing, like we're not protecting children right now.
Yeah.
The U.S. government is literally.
They can watch us right now.
No, her Katrina was in here. She said hi, and then she said, "Oh wait, JK, bye, LOL. Be right back."
Oh, hi Katrina.
But what was I just saying?
We have to protect the people.
Yeah, I mean, like there's like Gestapos with guns. Bro, have you seen the videos of like children, like with like they're working at Target, and like like high school teenage guys, they will be like working at Target and they got like put down on the floor, hands behind your back, iced.
Really?
Yeah, it's like everywhere.
I will say some videos are AI, but I mean,
sure,
it could, but
I mean, it did.
I won't acknowledge that, but if that's real, I mean, what as Americans do we stand for? We grew up every day saying that we pledge for allegiance, and we pledge for justice for all, and
yeah.
now how does it? We ought to be infuriated that that's not happening for people in this country anymore. There is no liberty or justice for anybody if this is happening to a single individual or to anybody else.
I totally agree. And like someone was making the point because like how Republicans like right, and they're like, no, I remember us all being in like a 4th, 5th grade, 8th grade middle school class, learning about World War II and like the craziness, and we're like, oh my god, or not even just World War II, but any points of these American histories where it's so crazy. And I even remember this in my history classes of like I was all sitting here like, dude, those people were barbaric. Like I can't believe our generations used to do that crazy shit.
Yes.
Like we would never.
Right. And I remember thinking, how could the people in Germany let this happen?
Right.
And here we are in America,
letting
this happen.
How is there not a civil uprising?
I don't know, and there must be, but how do we create that? I don't know.
Well, I thought we were on to a pretty good idea earlier.
Organizing in your local community.
Well, that yes, but then like a national like, because remember we were talking about the DoorDash incident.
Yes.
Where the DoorDash driver was in some random person's house, and like the ICE like had
to deliver the DoorDash.
Right, to like do her job, which requires a social security number, which requires like social security number meaning the American citizenship, and you have your your American barcode. But she was in these people's house, and they were like obviously scared, and they had just enough courage to get ICE to like have to form a border and not be at the door and get them off their lawn, and then like right when they were like they even called the cops.
Like the neighborhood came out to like protect this woman
at the very like last moment. Like it should be a movie, because like right when like the family inside, like they called the cops to tell them ICE was at the door and to weigh their options. Like the woman kept saying like what do I do? What do I do? Because she has like a 2-year-old at home. Like you know what I mean? Like what I'm saying? Like it's an understandable panic situation. You're just trying to get your DoorDash, and all of a sudden this is flooding on you, and like right, crazy.
You're about to be torn away from your life, your children, your husband.
100%.
And indignified as a human.
You already, and like I don't know if this part, like I don't know all the facts, but I think like you even had like family in the car that got like detained by ICE while you were delivering the food. Yeah. I mean, again, I don't know all the facts.
Trying to make a penny.
100%. Like again, if you need, go watch one of the lawyers that we follow if you want all the facts and like the perfect breakdown. But in those situations, like eventually like the citizens won. Like of course there's gonna be another battle. Hopefully that woman is still like free today, and ICE hasn't been able to like get her at the next stop type shit, right? Yeah. I don't know like how the story ends. But just like in the Underground Railroad, at the end of the day, being in someone's house where someone owned the property, and they were able to get like this woman to like relative safety, because like she had a community to rely on. Community came outside, started blowing whistles, so ICE ran away like a bunch of bitch, which they are, a bunch of bitches, a bunch of bitch. And so like what I'm proposing is that we put like a little sign in your window. If you're a property owner and you like want to fight back, put it on your window, and then tell people who are like, when you see ICE start running, and if you see someone with that on their window, then that means their door's unlocked.
Come on in.
That means that they understand that they're gonna have to come out here and say some legal jumbo some shit. But these guys don't have warrants. The reason it works, the reason ICE didn't bust down the doors, because that is too far. They don't have a warrant to do that. So like we have legal power here. If like our parents own this home, so like they can't bust. There's no landlord saying yes, you can have it. No, we said you can't be in here. Government can't come in here. Period. Yeah. You don't have the right warrant to do so. You know that. That's why you don't go this far.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So let's do an Underground Railroad thing. Yeah.
Before it's too late to even stop them at that boundary.
For sure. Like I would love there was an immigration lawyer that spoke at one of our events for work. I would love for her to make it'd be cool if there's like a community like where you got together, someone like an immigration lawyer came and gave you like all the signage and verbiage that you needed to be 100% legally right, and then you left with a plaque for your window that says, it could be just something simple like ICE is not welcomed, and you see that on the front door window. As somebody where ICE is coming, you leave your door unlocked for them to come in, so you can protect them. You can give them refuge. Yeah. And then if that line then is seen by the Trump administration and is like, no, we are going to bust down doors that say this, well, then let's add another layer. And let's get some real militia-style shit going, because that's what we're talking about.
If it comes that far,
that's what we're talking about.
That's what we're
I mean, and I'm not leading in that direction.
No.
I don't like that at all.
Right, but then at that point we have like the community organizes. We have a team, like a response team, a crisis response team, and like everybody in the community has the phone number you need to dial when you come to this situation. And the community, we all just
community's aware that it's scary.
Ambler, everybody runs.
Essentially
type shit.
Essentially, like. Because it's going to be scary, and you're going to have to be bold, and you're going to have conviction, and you're going to have strong character to do these things. But your country needs you. Your neighbors need you. Humanity needs you.
This country is a beautiful country.
Yeah, could be.
If it was with the foundations that it was what it was dreamt of being. I mean, of course, we're built on slave labor, and I acknowledge that too. But this country to me stands for freedom and justice for all. And it's a melting pot, and it's gorgeous, and it is like the development of humanity, and it can be a beautiful country, and we need to stand for it and not let governance run with it and claim it for their own liberty.
Our circumstances of being here as a country is horrific, but what it has brought together, the people that are here, the energy and the love that is here, is unlike anywhere else in the world, right? That love has to break the circumstances and the chains of what got us here. We have to break the chains of like the Mayflower and Christopher Columbus and like that through line. We have to cut that and start something anew.
Yes, acknowledge the ugly parts of our history. And progress out of that energy, because if we don't acknowledge that ugly part, it lives and it festers and it creates what we have today.
It can hide in the shadows because you're not talking. You're not putting light on it. You're not speaking about it. You're not bringing it to the surface so it can hide and fester.
Clock it.
Clip it.
Well
Ship
said.
It. No, but I really do believe that. I think we should write forums about it.
Yes.
Mock it up. Let's mock up like. Let's look up people who could lead a class like that. Let's mock up what a design for like a window sign could be. Let's like what's the roles and responsibilities of someone who's willing to do this? How would somebody who's being chased by ICE like what would they know to do? I'm saying walk in the front door, close the door, lock it right when you walk in, and everyone's like safely in, and then everyone fester right by the door until being told where to go in the house. Because every house will be different,
Yes.
And these people can be in panic situations.
And this is when we can use the internet and technology for good as a tool.
Because we're trying to action and organize. And this, remember when I was talking about accountability?
Content accountability?
So accountability, but the second C spells content, and then it goes back to ability.
Accountability.
Accountability. Yes.
A content ability.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ability for content to better the world.
Okay.
It's just like a cornerstone. We don't have to say that word all the time, but if people were coming to our class and what does it mean to be a content creator? We're trying to take accountability in our content.
Real quick, how do you define a content ability?
It's content that is focused on furthering the mission. It's content that it could be fun and it can be relaxed, but when you think about the content creation I am going to partake in, I want there to be a through line of we are pushing for a higher vibration. Mm-hmm. So it's progress over perfection. It's all the vibe check things. It's character over clout, but it's also looking at a global, a national, a local, or an individual issue and trying to address that. So a global issue is what we're talking. No, we're talking about a national issue right now. But if we wanted to go global, we could talk about the Venezuela thing, but not just talk. At the end of the day, it's what's some action? What's something that we can actually get from this? And if it's a lesson, it's a lesson. I mean, that's the easiest thing is spreading information, right? Mm-hmm. But we can start planting seeds of an Underground Railroad-esque thing for other people to take further.
that we as a whole and as collective power will develop once it gets there.
Maybe someone who's already on the front lines and is doing way more than you and me are doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because living here feels disconnected. When I was in Cincinnati, when I was living in Cincinnati, I saw ICE agents. I knew I was in the communities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't see no crazy nothing, but you knew what was happening. When you're out here, we're out in the country a little bit. You're so disconnected. You don't feel it. You don't see them coming by. It's just different.
I hear that.
Even maybe I saw somebody at a gas station once, getting gas, and I've seen them on the highways before. I haven't seen no raids or nothing, but and it's different, when you see, not just the internet or hearing about them being in Columbus, but when you see them, it's just a little different. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But there's people out in the front lines, and if they can take the idea and make it happen, then great. Mm-hmm. Because we saw success. That's the internet. We saw success. We saw someone a DoorDash driver ran in, could have been grabbed by ICE. That family, with not knowing what to do, if they would talk to an immigration lawyer and knew their shit, they were calling the cops. The cops were telling them not right information, according to the immigrant lawyer that I heard from for here in Ohio. You know what I'm saying? So if they would have been to a class where they could were ready for this situation at any, you know what I mean? Just hey, and you're not gonna remember anything. So here's a laminated sheet that you keep by your door. So if you're ever in this situation, you pull this out, you start yelling these things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And everybody needs to have this sheet if you are, because
they make it into a chant, make it into a song.
And the thing is, they don't have. Yes, you're right, but they don't have any boundaries. They're going for anybody and everybody.
Oh,
so it's not even if you're just an immigrant, documented, undocumented. Everybody is going to need this prep.
Yeah.
This resource.
Yeah, because eventually it's going to get to who doesn't Trump like. This is going to come for our family. You and me are Democratic.
I know.
I've told people I'm more socialist than I am anything else. I'm a social democrat. I want socialism in our I heard this thing that said capitalism without socialism is fascism. Socialism without capitalism is communist. You have to have some socialism mixed in. That puts you on something. Yeah. We're not. Yeah. We need more followers. We need to be protected.
Please. That's what I was going to say. Is people who are already speaking out against him are being assassinated. This is insane. We can't speak out. It's are you serious? And that speaks to the whole human psyche as a whole, where you kind of humans kind of seem to have this mindset of not wanting to make waves, and when there's injustice in the world, we seem to find comfort in not speaking out.
Sure.
Or even sometimes if someone does speak out, you're kind of
no,
you see
1,000%.
You see that too?
1,000%. Because I love to give grace and I love to give mercy, right? But then because some people have been raised Republican, and that used to not be this. You know what I'm saying? Right. And some people were just learned, hey man, I'm a Democrat, Republican. By the other day, I backed the Oval Office because that's moving with my civilization, my nation. You know what I mean? I gotta respect the Oval Office because of what the power it holds and what it means and what it was supposed to be, right? So and then you take that, and then again, the 94 conversation, you used to have just cable news, but now you have cable news and your boomers are on Facebook and they're on Twitter, so they're easier to radicalize or scope and sculpt what they're thinking and seeing. That people are legitimately brainwashed. You almost need a freaking thing to put into their neck and oh shit, that's what life is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's not about the zen and the energy drinks and the processed food and the social media and the misery. Yeah.
No, for sure. I'm not seriously saying that people need injections
do those
or
things
something.
And enjoy those things.
Yeah, no, 100%. Grace and mercy to everybody. But what I'm saying is
compassion is always
those people hushing could have, because they might have a brother who's an ICE agent, and their Thanksgiving Day table might not have the right insights, and they might all have the same blind spot because of their geographical, social, economical conditions,
cultural, perspective.
Exactly. They were put into a box by a system that put them in this box for a reason, and they've just lived in that box, and they haven't cared to look out the window. They might be afraid of what they see outside the window. Right. So the fear keeps them in the box.
I also seem it feels like people kind of are in that paradigm towards life, and that they're kind of living with that mindset, and then it seems like they don't want to wake up because then they're afraid of confronting that they've been doing things that are not good. And so they're afraid to wake up, so then they don't. They refuse to wake up and see that they're doing
ego
things.
death sucks.
Yeah, death sucks.
You're the psychology and the character and the person you keep telling yourself was built on a foundation of lies. Because why was it built on a foundation of lies? Because you woke up, you were born one day, you were thrown in school, you graduated from high school, you're told you had to go to college, you're told you had to go get a job, got pressured into this love life situation. Maybe you got into one too quickly because of outside pressures. You had a kid, you kept going to work, kept telling yourself a good man, and you probably, honestly, let's not act like anything's ever absolute. Yeah. You might do things and be successful in areas that I fail at. Mm-hmm. Just because I'm good at being empathetic and like seeing like a solution on like a national level for like greater outcomes, doesn't mean like I work out every day. Right. Doesn't mean I have good discipline on what I eat. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'm grouchy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I don't know why I'm grouchy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you might have some successes. You might have like some real talent. You might have some wins. You might have some good character in different circumstances, right? But you never took the time to really like sit with the universe. Like spirituality and religion hijacks spirituality. Church, hijacks spirituality to make it, you think it's one thing, but it's really just sitting with the world. Yeah. Letting the universe speak to you.
Sit with yourself.
That intuition that comes to you, that part that like something makes sense, you can't explain it, that gut feeling that we're always seeing in movies that we resonate with. And you can call it God, you can call it Zen, you can call it internal whatever.
The ability to just even sit with your emotion without drinking the drink to suppress it and doing the things you might do to cope with the feeling. Can you just sit with that and accept emotion?
I wonder if you were able to run a study on everybody that is signed up in ICE. I wonder how many would actually come back with like an appropriate mental, psychological, emotional grade. You know, like how, I'm not an expert, but there's grades on these things. I'm like, are you too anxious? How, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder if they would all just come back as like, oh no, this is the exact opposite type of person you want to have a gun. These are probably all the people that were like in NRA clubs and like think they're the good guy with the gun in a bad situation, making those arguments up by the water cooler. And now they're the ones with the gun that need to be shot. But in their head, it's just, I feel like I've talked to them so many times in my life. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just, I don't know. But bless them.
Bless them.
You know what I'm saying? Because
we need them too.
We need our brothers. We shouldn't be fighting them.
Right.
At the end of the day, there's how the wealth comes down to like 1% of the population. Yeah. My real like violent or like, you know what I mean? Like who do I want to fight? That 1%. There's 1%. There's 1%. 1%. That means that 99% of Americans, I can be cool with you if we can find an understanding and compromise and like have a conversation. Right. And even if we can't, just respect my boundaries then. I don't have to agree with you. We don't have to have the same perspective. Yeah. But you've got to respect the fence line. Right. And the only reason you come on this fence line is because you see I'm endangered. My house is on fire. ICE is at my doorstep. Be a neighbor at that moment. Yeah. But outside of that, we can keep space. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's America. That's supposed to be the point, man. Yeah. Like, and not just America. It's like the golden rule.
You're recording, right?
I'm streaming.
You're not recording this conversation.
I mean, we can get it on the VOD.
No. Were you recording anywhere?
No.
I thought we were going to run this back for clips and stuff.
I know. Damn. I was thinking this whole time I would too.
That's so sad.
I think I can get it off Twitch.
Can't you?
People out there, am I screwed if I didn't hit record on OBS? To the people in the world. Because we have a lot of good things that we can chip up.
Oh, totally.
We'll figure it out, though. Okay.
We can always kind of let these thoughts process and we can come back with more content later.
Well, because, for sure. And again, I don't think we lost anything. I'm sure we can not necessarily repeat ourselves, but get similar points across. I do think I can get a VOD off Twitch, though. Okay. I just don't display them because I was new to streaming, but I'm pretty sure it does. But you're right, I fucked up. I'm not trying to say I didn't fuck up. I'm just saying there's a plan B.
Okay. I don't hold you to it.
No, that's fair. But in my head, I'm like, ooh, this would be good on TikTok.
Yeah, for sure. But we can just...
But the thing about like I'm sorry, I really like that railroad idea. I think that's a pretty solid idea. Like having like a window with some class and stuff.
Something.
I think we should
be like tying a ribbon on your mailbox.
Sure.
Like
yeah.
That. Like it could be
100%. 100%.
Anything.
100%. I think we should make some like structured content around that. Like put some more thought into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, that's why I'm writing notes.
For us to do in the future.
It might be time to get ready for.
It's about to be 3:30.
It's 3:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this might be a good time. I mean, the incense is burned out. I'm sure. That's how you know.
Yeah, that's what we.
That's an hour.
That was our intention. Oh, is it really?
It's about an hour, about 55 minutes.
Okay. Any final thoughts?
Peace be with you all.
Yeah, I think we should do this more often.
Thanks for sitting with us.
Yeah, I think this content's good.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had videos I'm gonna watch, but I'll just do that on my own stream on my own time.
Okay.
So I think you're right.
Yeah, I'll probably journal for like 30 minutes and then get ready to go. So you have an evening planned.
Yeah. Cousin's turning 21.
Cousin's 21.
He's lucky.
Today.
He's lucky I'm an old man.
T-bone.
He's lucky I'm an old man.
Oh yeah.
Didn't I get you for your birthday?
Get me?
Did I get you? I know I got Jake. I got pictures of Jake.
I've never gotten got.
Oh, that used to be my mission, is to get people before they go out.
Really?
In college. Yeah, I'd show up with bottles. Because I could outdrink people.
Why would you do that?
Because I could outdrink people, so I would always tell people you gotta take a shot when I take a shot.
It's an abuse of power.
And you gotta drink when I... Well, they're 21, bro. They're 21. What are you talking about? You can't... The real thing on the football team, people would turn 21, turn up for their 21st birthday, go out, and then stupid shit would happen. Get into fights or piss people off or go home with the wrong people.
It's an abuse of power.
So I used to just get them throwing up in the toilet by 11:30, so that they would just sleep their ass home and wake up on the first day of 21 as a 21-year-old at a reasonable hour, just as hungover as they would have been if they would have gone out till 3 a.m. in the morning. And they didn't have to pay for any liquor because I brought it myself. Come on, that's a good deal for a college kid.
Love you.
I got Jake. We had a house party for Jake.
Really?
Yeah. There's a picture of him sleeping. That was actually my buddy. It's not Jake. I got one of Jake, but there's one of my buddies sleeping like this, and the remote's across his face.
The remote?
Yeah, we put the remote on him, beer bottles all up on him.
Sticky?
No, we balanced it. So when he woke up, it fell. This is funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well,
but maybe I'll do it to Tony today. Maybe I'll do it so he can't go out.
Well, I don't think he intends to go out tonight.
I thought he just went out with his buddies. I thought he was having dinner with us and went out with his friends.
Oh, is that true?
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I couldn't tell you.
I didn't think so. I thought he was going to stay in with us.
Oh, really?
I thought so.
It's going to be a surprise.
It is. I'm going to bring her back.
This might be the first party.
It might be an overnight, but we have plans.
Oh, this might be an overnight?
It might be, but
Jake said he's not going.
He's fucking. He's messing with you. He's going.
Why is he always going to be grumpy for me?
He's just ornery.
Fair enough. All right, let's say a little prayer. Dear God, thank you for this conversation. I pray that we were able to diminish ourselves so that you can be more greatly seen. Continue to guide our endeavors and just allow us to be the best versions of ourselves. Thank you for the strength and courage to be bold in this world. Thank you for our ability to reflect and our desire to want to be better. I pray that we're able to put actions that lead to better outcomes, and I pray that we accomplish the mission. Thank you for blessing everyone in front of us, and bless the one that leave behind. In your holy name and by your Son, Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, I did that. Sorry, that's how I have it.